Hello, good morning, friends. I wanted to hop on and talk today about when you know it's time to let go of something and let someone else do it for you. So, I'm gonna share this real quick. Hopefully, I'm double dipping here. I'm on my phone and my computer. So, if you are live with me today, say hey in the comments and let me know you're watching. And if you are catching the replay, do hashtag replay in the comments and let me know that you watched. So if you aren't sure what I mean by this topic, when it's time to let go of something and let someone else do it, it could be many things in your life, but I'm going to tell you a story about my life personally, and then I'm going to talk about some ways that you can let go of some things. What are some things that someone else could be doing for you and how it could benefit you in your life personally or professionally. So for me, I have been a stay-at-home mom for the last almost 5 years because Phoenix is almost 5, and that's how I can remember because I left my full-time job when he was born. So for the first several years of being home, I did not have a business for myself or really do anything outside of just being a mom. And if you haven't heard this story of mine before, I have talk about it often, but I talk about how I basically lost myself to motherhood, and I felt like my only purpose was to be a mom. And although I know that's important, I felt like I lost my identity outside of that, and that was really lonely, and I felt like I lost myself. So, feeling needed outside of being a mom is really important to me, and that's why I have my own business. That's why I started when I started with direct sales a couple years ago, and that's why I recently transitioned into a different business avenue for myself. But having something that's just mine is really important to me. So, but as a stay-at-home mom, I had all these ideas in my head and all of these expectations that I put on myself. It wasn't like, my husband was coming home every day and saying where's dinner, or this house is a mess, do your job. He would never say anything like that. But in my mind, I was like, well, this is my job. I'm not leaving the house and working. And so my job is to obviously keep the kids alive and healthy and well and all of that, but to cook for everyone and clean for everyone and do everyone's laundry and only be the one watching them 24/7 all the time. I have had those expectations on myself since I have been home. And lately, the more and more clients I get and the more busier I get with my business, which is what I want, I am really loving that. The harder it is to keep up with all of those things. And I've always told myself that because I'm a stay-at-home mom, I shouldn't pay a babysitter. Well, I've kind of had a perspective change. I don't want to pay a babysitter full time because I do want to be home with my kids. That's the whole reason that I am home, is to have the flexibility to spend time with them and create memories with them without the pressure of a 9-to-5 job. So I want that flexibility, but I do still want to have something for myself. So lately I've been feeling like, oh my gosh, I just can't get anything done. I'm not being as productive as I would hope to be for my business. And I would really love to just have it on me. Nobody was making me feel that way. But then, so I talked to someone, and I'm going to have someone start next week. So I'm really excited. And she's just going to do 1 day a week, 5 or 6 hours a day, once a week. And that 6 hours is going to free up so much of my time and my mental capacity to be able to focus and get so much done, because I am going to be able to leave my house, get work done. She's going to be here with the kids, and I'm not going to have to multitask. I'm not going to have to be doing all the things and watching the kids, and I'll really be able to have focused time, which is really important for what I'm trying to do with my business. So anyways, all of this to say, once I realized that what I want to get done isn't happening unless I make a change, like that was a reason, that was a way I knew that I wanted to try to delegate some of the things that I was doing. And for me, that was babysitting. So another thing is cleaning the house. That's something that I have been putting on the back burner because it's not really a priority. It's not gonna, the house being dirty isn't gonna kill us, but it is like slacking because I have not been able to keep up with it. And so that's another thing. Like I am gonna treat myself to get the house clean, and she's actually coming today, so I'm really excited. And it's something that wasn't getting done. So here's how you know if it's time to let someone else do something for you, right? If it's staying on your to-do list forever and it's just not getting done, that is a sign. If it doesn't bring you joy, like you dread doing it, you literally are like, I really don't want to do it. And you keep putting it off and doing other things instead of doing what you're supposed to be doing or what you know you need to be doing. It's not that you don't know how to do it. It's just that with everything else that you have going on, it's not really top of the priority list. So if any of those things are true, then it might be time to have someone else do that for you. So if it's not professionally or in your business, it could be personally, like having a babysitter to help you out so that you can get some things done around your house, or if you run a business, or anything that you need to get done. If you want to run errands, being a stay-at-home mom doesn't mean that you never need help. So just a reminder. And it could be a convenience item like grocery delivery. I do that too. It's such a time saver. Like, I'm not going to take all of my kids to the grocery store when I don't have to. If I can have the groceries come straight to my door and that's it, like, I'm doing that. Like, hands down, 10 out of 10 recommend. So another thing for personal life that you could do, like I said, house cleaner, you could get someone to help you with food prep, bring meals to you. Let me know if you need someone, because I can hook you up with my friend Jamie who can help with that. And those are some personal things for your family or for yourself that could help if you don't have time to get those things done, or you just really don't enjoy doing them and you would rather someone else do them for you. Some professional things for your business, like, could be hiring someone to help you with your bookkeeping, or an accountant, or a virtual assistant. I'm trying to think of what else. Anything and everything. A business coach, someone to help you with strategy. Like, there are so many things. Someone to help you with social media. All of those things. There are people that really enjoy doing those things. And so if you can take it off of your plate because you don't enjoy doing it, number one, and number two, it's not even getting done anyway, wouldn't you feel lighter and more at peace if it was finally getting done, and you didn't have to do it? So that's what I wanted to share about today. And I wanted to share my own personal experience because I never want to come off as like perfect or doing all the things and just that I have all the time in the world and the ability to just be super mom and do everything myself, because that's not true. And I'm not doing everything myself. And I finally, it took me several years to learn to accept help. But I am getting better at it because it's a blessing. Like, if I love to help people and I love to serve, and so if I want to help someone else and bless their life, why would I not accept someone when they want to help me too? It's kind of like you're blocking the blessing when you do that. So soften your heart a little bit to receiving help yourself, because receiving help does not make you weak. It really doesn't. It makes you strong, because it makes you, like, you recognize that you aren't in this alone and you don't want to do it alone, because we don't want to do life alone, right? Like, we don't want to do that. That's not the point of life. So thanks for watching if you did. I'll get off my soapbox now. I hope everyone has a great week. And let me know if you have any questions. Drop them in the comments.